Hello guys, and welcome back. I am Red Herring 26. Now, first things first, I am aware that my upload schedule has been a bit slow lately. Guys, I'm pretty busy. But as you can see, I've had time to finish up the rings on this gold farm. Well, the donut, whatever it is. Now, I've run into some issues with it. Like, pigmen aren't re-aggroing. I was expecting these renamed pigmen to automatically re-aggro the other ones, but it doesn't work. It just doesn't. That's the trick that everyone seems to talk about, but it doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work, but yeah. Now I actually have the collection system designed. I have not built it yet. I have it over in a creative world. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I actually am probably going to wind up rebuilding the rings here. Hopefully I won't have to move around anything regarding the collection system. I want to go ahead and build that, because the farm does work. It just doesn't AFK. As you can see right here, all the pigmen go ahead and pathfind right towards here. Only while I'm staying on this block though. If I step over here, for example, they'll just crowd around right here and I'll hit step. So I have to stand on the collection block. Like so. And they'll all funnel down here. And as you can see, my XP bar is a little bit full at the moment. Chicken. I like sniping these when they show up. Just like so. And yeah, there's some issues like that. There's something going on. I actually contacted Snow Crash, who's the designer of one of the best zombie pigman farms there is. Now, what he suggested is I actually go and take a look at the code. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to try and figure out what is going wrong with this and how I can fix it. It will probably involve me rebuilding this donut, which is unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Yeah, I'm going to farm a few more of these guys, and I'll show you just how overpowered this thing really is. Oops. One shot kill, that's not what I'm supposed to do. One shot kill again. Will you aggro? No. Keep missing. And when I do hit them, it's a one-shot kill. There, finally. Okay, here we go. Now they all funnel right down here. When the collection system is built, everything, all the XP will be brought up here through distant translocation. And actually, any chicken jockeys that wind up in the system will do that too. So I can just sit right here and murder any chicken jockeys that show up. Hopefully they won't clog up the system. They'll probably be too close to despawn. I'm willing to bet that they are they're too uncommon to cause any real issues. Okay, here we go. So take a look at this. Now, we don't even have a collection system, and we don't even have a properly working donut. Yeah. And it's already crazy overpowered. Go ahead and put all the gold in here. Ignoring all the gold swords because they're worthless. Like so. Then what I've been doing is I've been burning up whatever useless items remain, so that they just don't clog anything up. Anyway, So yeah, that's really overpowered. I'll go ahead and hop into that creative world and show you the collection system design using piston translocation like I did with the cow farm to move the XP up from the bottom of the drop kill to where I am standing. So that ought to be pretty cool. Alright, so here we are in my creative world. I have right here, this is the system that will be killing the pigmen. This is where I'll be sitting in my world. And that will work like so. Spawn a few pigmen. I'm going to close that. And if I go into game mode 0, punch some of these guys, make them aggressive. If I go ahead and drop them, you'll see. And there's my XP. Some of the items got caught, but that's not likely to happen in the final version because this is a whole bunch of pigmen falling at once. There'll be a steady stream of them as opposed to all of them falling at once in the actual design. I hope that will work out okay. If it doesn't, we can make modifications. Yeah, so how about I go ahead and show you how that works. I'm gonna get some bottle enchanting. Go ahead and throw a few, whoops, down there. And you can see this. You see that? The XP orb is just getting passed along using piston translocation. I'll throw a few more down there. And as you can see, the XP is all getting passed to the top. And then sit right here and collect it. Now it took me a little bit of timing to actually get this right, so I ended up with what you have right here. For the right timing for the XP orbs, you need this one pulse tick. I have 2 of them because there's one pulling it from the killing chamber into the elevator, as well as a clock that just periodically activates them. And you know, you can do pretty much anything for the clock. This is just what I decided on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I take a look at all of the redstone, so that if you do want to take do pause the video and build this for yourself, you can. I'm not going to make a tutorial on it because there are probably modifications that are still going to happen. So yeah, this is the design right here. And this is what we're going to be building. I'm going to go ahead and hop back into my survival world and gather up the materials. Alright, so I've gathered up the materials. I'm going to build it off camera, because frankly, building this would get kind of boring, kind of really fast. Actually, I have to grab more cobblestone and cobblestone slabs, just like so. That should be plenty. I'm gonna go ahead and build this. I'll show it to you when I'm done. I'm probably gonna need to check back at my my design in creative mode several times, because this is it can be a little bit tedious because dimensions have to be exact. Although I know that I have to use all but one of these pistons, and I know the correct interval for them, starting at 2 blocks below, so right here, facing downwards. Those are going to get tricky to place. Those are going to get really tricky to place. So yeah, I'll get to that. Alright guys, Okay, I've finished the XP delivery system. You can probably hear the pistons firing behind me. I'll go ahead and show you that. It's all down here, right next to the ladder. Wonderfully spaced, as you can see. I went ahead and put slabs over all this. It's not necessary, but because of the fact that mobs will not spawn on any non-solid block, including redstone. However, this is supposed to be a bug, so, you know, might as well. Given that piston translocation is a bug too, actually it's a bug that a lot of people want to stay, so I don't know. I just put them over there, just cause. On-off switch, click it down to turn it off, and these pistons should not be, yes, they should be stuck in a position. Turn it on, start the clock again. You can see this happening right here. Now I've got all the timing figured out on that, so it all works, or it should, unless I misplaced something, which is what we're going to check right now. I'm going to go ahead and trigger the farm, and if anything goes wrong, then, well, you can have a good laugh at me. We don't need these guys anymore. Porker, Porkins, and Porky. You guys are no longer needed. Now we had Pokey over here, but he died of natural causes, we'll say that. But since we don't need these guys anymore, let's start the farm, just like so. And hope I didn't mess anything up. Alright, they're all falling down like so. Now will our XP show up? Yes, it will. That is amazing. Awesome. This is going great. Okay, that's it for that round, sort of. There should be a couple more. Looks like the hoppers are already filling up. Well, ooh, actually, I'm gonna go down and check that out, because I don't know if a double chest is supposed to have filled yet. That's one potential issue so far. No, it's nowhere close. Why are we already getting items up there? But the XP seems to be working just fine. Yeah, that may be an issue. Let's see. There's really no way I can access it just there. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on there, but considering this is going to be generating so much gold anyway, I don't think that's a big issue. This will just despawn in 5 minutes anyway. Let's go ahead and spawn running. That guy's gonna die. Yeah, see what I'm talking about with the weird pigment aggression? I'm gonna have to get that figured out. But not this episode, because that's gonna take quite a bit of investigating. Run this one more time. Probably get up to level 30 in that case. Let's go ahead and shoot these guys. And again, with your big aggression. For some reason. Sometimes they do that, sometimes they don't. I don't see a pattern, although there always is one. Will these guys aggro if I step up here? But they won't. And see, I'm getting a bunch of items going all the way up here. What are those two doing? Okay, they seem to be okay now. I'm not supposed to be getting so many items up. I'll have to check that out. still getting items. Lots of items. The items are not supposed to be up here. Okay, so I've done some investigating off camera. It's actually been a couple of days. This episode is going to be released even later than I expected. I apologize for that. I've been very busy lately. But anyway, on to that note, I have found a solution to the issue we were having with the items not getting picked up by the hoppers. Unfortunately, it is a little bit of an expensive solution. First off, we're going to need one more repeater. Where are my materials for that? Just a little something. Where in the world have I put any of this? Oh, here we go. Smooth stone. I need my redstone. That's all I need. Yeah. Redstone I have to put in here. Just like so. We need one more repeater. Just like so. And then the other thing we need, this is actually a little bit strange, but we need an enchanting table. I need 4 of these. I need a book, which I've got plenty over here. Okay. Diamonds. I've been doing some mining off camera. Guys, you get a ton of diamonds when you use fortune to mine them. It's not even funny. I've gotten so many. Always use fortune or silk touch and then fortune to mine your diamonds. Makes it so much more efficient. And you get stuff like this. Didn't even take me very long. Anyway, let's just go ahead and craft this, and I'll show you how this works. I'll head up to back to the roof of the nether. I probably need blocks, like cobble and whatnots and all of that stuff. But anyway, I'll head back to the roof of the nether and show you what I had in mind. Alright, so here I am back on the roof of the nether, all the way up here. What are you doing here? You know, if that escaped, then I probably want to place that block and that with a slab, just like so. I might actually want to do that all the way around, but I'll do that in a moment. Anyway, so here's what we're gonna do. Basically what's happening right here, this piston behind this wall is pulling the items from this chamber, the items and XP. Well, it's not supposed to be pulling the items, but it's pulling the items and the XP into the next chamber over here. Now our issue is it's pulling items and XP, the items are not being picked up by the hopper in time. So the first thing we're going to do is add a little bit of delay between this piston firing and pulling everything back here, and the next one firing and triggering the elevator. So that will allow time for the items and XP to settle on the ground before any of the pistons go and pull them all the way up to the top. Now I've got to figure out how to get into there without breaking anything, which actually looks like it's going to be a little bit tricky. Here we go. There, okay, I got it. So we're going to start by placing the enchanting table here. So what's going to happen here is the items and XP are going to settle on top of this enchanting table. We're going to have a hopper under there. I actually forgot to get the hoppers, which is not a good thing because now I have to go all the way back and get the hoppers. Is the items will settle on this, and the hitbox of the item is too small to get to get captured by the piston translocator. But the XP has a slightly larger hitbox, which peeks up into the block that the piston is moving into, and therefore the XP will get moved by the piston translocator elevator. So there you have it. That's what we're fixing. Okay, I made that jump. A little bit surprised by that. So that's the fix. It's gonna take a little bit of interesting moving around to get the items there as well, because this is one block lower than this. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess around with that. Yeah. But anyway, this is what we have. Or are there no gold swords in there? I don't even know. Yeah, so I'll go get some hoppers, and I'll deal with that, and I'll show you that in a moment. Alright, so I got that issue dealt with. All I did was just add some hoppers here and connected them to here. And, you know, I rerouted some of the other hoppers, but that's dealt with now. In theory, this should now be a 100% lossless farm. I'm going to go ahead and test this on camera, again, so that you can laugh at me if it fails. So let's see. How did... Oh, you just spawned there. Okay. You're not one of my... yeah, so, actually killed the named guys. So these guys are not named. Okay. I need to stand right here. Now let's see. Are we getting XP? Well, we should be soon. Not quite yet. Wait, what? Piston elevator isn't firing at all. Okay, guys, feel free to laugh at me. What did I do? Oh, there's what I did. I'm missing a redstone dust. That ought to still be collecting all the items in here. Indeed it is. Okay, I probably just messed up the XP by being down here. But let's head back up. Maybe there's some XP at the top. Anyway, that wasn't quite a valid test, but there is plenty of XP just sitting here waiting for us. How are they still aggro? Are we getting a loop? I feel like maybe we are getting a loop. I don't understand how that's happening, though, is the thing. I still need to look in the code and see how in the world that actually works. Because I've got no clue, honestly. I have no idea. But those guys aren't getting aggro, so... You know. Whatever. We gotta shoot one of these guys, maybe. Nope, already aggro. This guy, already aggro. This guy, already aggro. Oh, well, okay, these guys are gonna go. Come on, anyway. There's definitely something to do with line of sight here. I'm gonna have to completely redesign this upper section. I figure out what in the world is going on. Yeah. So, it looks like it's working. Do we have any items up here? We do not. That's exactly what I intend. Okay. Let's go ahead and fire off an arrow at that guy. I like shooting down these magma cubes as they spawn. Hello, little mini pigmen. I kind of feel like maybe I'm getting the line of sight of the baby pigmen, and it's doing something differently when the baby pigmen spawn. I honestly have no idea though. Like, you see, there's a guy there. That just didn't matter. Maybe not. Who knows? Let's see, I can get rid of this thing. Go ahead and destroy that. That's useless. Cool. It certainly appears to be working. These guys aren't aggro at all. Oh, okay. Maybe they are. I am very confused by how this Pigman aggression is working. But yeah, this entire upper section is going to have to be designed once I figure it out. I'm honestly not looking forward to that. Dang, this is a lot of XP. Oh no. There's a piece of rotten flesh there. Dang it. Okay, it's not a big deal, but I wanted this to be a 100% lossless farm, and that means that it isn't. Great. Anyway, I'm gonna head down and see what found its way into the chest. See, there's stuff out there, stuff out sitting all over the place. I might just need to box it in better. That might be the solution to making it actually 100% lossless. Like, yeah, here. I've still got this going on. Oh, yeah, okay. There goes some items falling down all the way. Like this might be causing items to escape where they don't need to be. Anyway, we've got plenty of stuff here. Go ahead and knock out swords until I've got a sorting system. I am going to make a sorting system. It probably will not be on camera though, because it's kind of boring and, you know, anyone can make a sorting system. There are plenty online already. Oh, okay. I was a little bit confused there. That's why that wasn't firing. I guess the timer just had it run out. Anyway, I do believe it's working now. So I'll go ahead and just mess around with this a little bit more and let you know if anything goes wrong and if anything goes right. Alright, so I've used the Pigman farm a little bit now, and everything seems to be working as it is intended. We still have to make the the sorting system for the gold. We need to get rid of all the rotten flesh and the gold swords. I'll have to figure that out on my own time, and to rebuild / figure out the spawning mechanics. That really has me confused. But I'm going to do those things sometime between episodes. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. So yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. I'm probably not going to work on the gold farm next episode. I don't want it to get too repetitive. I'll find something else to do. I am going to work on that stuff between episodes, though. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, and I will see you again next time.